Should we just try to get 1,000 ICEE points? Let's do it. Has there ever been a YouTuber that made an ICEE points video? 20 people can like this video. I will get ICEE swag. Hey, it's me, PooDog3, and almost exactly 1 year ago today, I talked to you guys about the secret ICEE economy. And in that video, I made a small promise that 20 people can like this video, I will get ICEE swag. Which I clearly hit the goal, like, way earlier than I thought, you know. But it didn't matter because I had to, you know, actually collect the points. And get you guys ready for this sequel video. Yeah, I know. I'm a pretty greedy guy. Also, if you haven't watched that original video, which was from about a year ago, I won't have a beard, but I will have a hat. So, you should go watch that, like, as soon as you can, because this video might not make any sense at all, you know, if you don't watch that. But for all of you who didn't click off and didn't go watch the other video, I'm gonna make everybody sit here and listen to how the ICEE economy works. You hear that? The actions that you're doing have consequences on other people. Think about that for a minute. The ICEE economy is not too terribly difficult to explain. Well, first, I should prompt you in letting you know what an ICEE is. You see, an ICEE is something that hails from the ICEE brand. The ICEE brand has many things that I've discovered over my long journey. They have normal ICEEs, they have miniature ICEEs, they have ICEEs in pouches, they even have Dippin' Dots ICEEs. However, not every single ICEE is an ICEE. An ICEE is an ICEE with the ICEE bear on it. However, some gas stations have ICEEs that are not ICEE brand. They are branded by whatever company has dealt them those cups. For instance, you may go to your local racetrack and say, oh boy, I'm so parched, I want an ICEE. But in that instance, when you actually get it, you're not drinking an ICEE. You're drinking a frozen beverage with the racetrack branding on it. This will not get you a part of the ICEE economy because each ICEE from the ICEE brand has ICEE points on it. The cups range from a small, which has 1 ICEE point, medium, which has 25 ICEE points, and a large that has 50 ICEE points. And in that earlier clip, you may have heard me talk about ICEE swag. ICEE swag is what you can redeem your ICEE points for. You can cut the points off the cups and you can send them to the ICEE company. In like a year, they'll give you ICEE swag. I didn't do it yet. So technically, if you want, like the video if you want episode 3. But in that previous video, I said I was on a quest to get 1,000 ICEE points and see what I can redeem with those points. And now after I explained the economy and told you the goal of 1,000 points, you may be wondering, PooDog, did you do it? So that's why you're watching this video. Now let me explain to you how I did this journey. I tried to not, for a lack of a better term, spawn camp one specific gas station. I knew it would be the easiest solution to just go to the same gas station and just keep buying ICEEs, but I didn't think that was fair to the overall challenge. Now, I could get multiple ICEEs on one trip, but I feel like if I kept going back and going back, they would start to look at me like I was a weirdo, so I didn't want to do that. Another thing that I also saw was cheating in this challenge. My good friend Zach gave me the idea of just buying a whole bunch of cups on eBay. I wasn't doing that. I was not going to do that. There would be no fun in the challenge, and the video would have came out in like a month. What's the fun in that? You had to wait a year now. But overall, I could go to any single place that had ICEEs, and honestly, if I saw an ICEE machine somewhere, I kind of just felt obligated to go to that place. Now, this video was posted on June 16th. However, I was in California on June 16th. So you know what that means? I could not get ICEEs because for some reason, literally everywhere in California, at least around like Anaheim or Hollywood, they don't have like ICEE machines. What's up with that? But anyways, I returned from California sometime around June 24th-ish. So on June 24th, I felt obligated to do this, and I said I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make content with my friends. However, I called QST Sniper and Ethan, and Ethan had work. So we couldn't, it was only QST Sniper I went with. So QST Sniper and we didn't know where to start, really, with this ICEE adventure. However, in my previous video, I talked about there being ICEE products. How about we go start at a local grocery store? So we got to the store, and we didn't see literally anything. We looked for anything that was like red, white, and blue ICEE colors. Literally could not find anything. Like, there was nothing. The closest thing we found was Frosty Paws, which we thought were slush puppies, and of course, you know, like Prime Ice Pop, which I did not keep the Prime Ice Pop because it wasn't an ICEE, so I can't show you that. I drank that one like Logan Paul. It had nothing in it. Also, I'd like to add that there was no normal like ICEE products anywhere. There was no like ICEE Slush or ICEE cups. Not even Slush puppies. However, recently I did find at the store an ICEE Slush, which is still like frozen, so I can't drink it. But randomly in this video, there will be an ICEE Slush review, so stay tuned for that. Also, whenever I was in California, Gaming Bro Jr. showed me that they made ICEE cereal. I didn't get ICEE cereal, but if you guys are interested in an ICEE cereal review, I'll review it on like Poodog Plus. But anyways, after QST Sniper and I's hopeless journey to get anything ICEE related at the store, we ran into a second issue when we started scouting for gas stations. I talked about this a little bit earlier, found out the hard truth that not every gas station has an ICEE. Again, we need the ICEEs with the bear on it. So basically the beginning of this journey was just QST Sniper and I walking around aimlessly trying to find anything ICEE related, and we couldn't. We couldn't even find the actual ICEE at any gas station. Eventually we called Ethan to see what he thought of this little predicament, and he said that the gas station by his house had normal ICEEs. So we went there, and Ethan joined us. And what do you know, once we got there, he was totally 100% right. They had ICEEs there, and they even had a small Slush Puppy box. However, this is the part where I think that we kind of cheated, because when I was with QSD Sniper, he brought up the idea, why don't we take multiple cups? All right, everybody, so we've got the cups. Ethan pulled up to the function.
So we kind of did
a devious scheme. It was recommended by Tristan Johnson right here. Here's his comment telling us what to do. Mason, showcase how many cups we have.
Oh, we got one right there. That's a 50. That's another 50. That's a 50 right there. That's another 50.
So that we have 4 50s and 2 25s. We learned that the gas station, I don't recommend doing this at any gas station.
Do this.
We scanned it and like got it, and they just let us take as many ICEE cups as we wanted. So
that's free points. They don't care about the ICEE point economy.
I think the ICEE point economy might be broken. We found a loophole in the ICEE. How many points is this? It honestly felt like we got like a booster pack that you get at the beginning of a video game to increase your chances in like, I don't know, like a loot box or something. I don't know. For some reason, I'm a little goody two-shoes, and taking more ICEE cups than I needed made me feel a little bad about myself. So I went on a small hiatus of getting any ICEE cups. Also, the hiatus involved me getting my wisdom teeth taken out, and I couldn't eat anything. Like, you think, hypothetically, I could drink an ICEE, but no, you need a straw for that. And if you drink out of a straw with wisdom teeth, it's gonna hurt. Do not drink out of a straw when you have your wisdom teeth removed. It's not worth it. Trust me.
I don't even know, to be honest, if I lost my wisdom teeth. They might still be in there. Rocket Man!
And in that hiatus, I was also making a Poodog 3 movie too. And if you didn't watch, you should go watch right now. In fact, go watch all the Poodog movies. This is a shill, yes, but it's my movies, so I don't care. Go watch my movies. But eventually, Ethan dragged me out of my house. Now, a lot of you know about the first time I went to see Barbie. This was a very well-documented video I made back in, shoot, I think it came out in like September, October-ish, but I filmed it in July, the day of Barbenheimer. Now, I didn't see Barbie just once in theaters on that day. I saw Barbie a second time a few weeks later with Ethan and his sibling. And when we saw Barbie, we went to a local theater. And what do you know? They had ICEEs. So I did myself a favor and I got another 25-point ICEE. Also, I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't talk about whenever I went to this movie theater. An old friend of the channel, Aiden Avocado, saw me at the movie theater and he has not stopped talking to me about it. He is a defunct YouTuber, so you don't need to subscribe to him nor look him up. Aiden, the moment where you saw me at the theater has finally been documented on YouTube. You don't need to keep bringing it up. Also, here's a big shout out to Mom and Dad. They went to the beach, and on their way to the beach, they stopped at the world famous Buc-ee's. And at Buc-ee's, they got me 3 25-point ICEEs. Now, we've officially reached issue 3 in the world famous Poodog 3 ICEE hunt. Because during this ICEE hunt, I went to college. Now, the college I went to was not very far from my house. However, it did put me in a totally different area where I did not have access to the normal ICEE going places. So this, again, took me a little while to get used to because I had to figure out where I could get ICEEs to begin with. Luckily, like an angel coming from the sky, Zach, a good friend who was brought up at the beginning of the video, swoops me up and brings me to the world famous main event. And as Zach and I explored this main event, we found out that this specific main event had an ICEE machine. This was huge for the plan because, you know, me and Zach could get ICEEs and it could work out and I can get ICEE points quicker. However, you know, whenever I went to go get an ICEE, Zach said he didn't want one. So I just got one ICEE that was only worth 25 points. But I did find another ICEE on the ground, so I dumped it out in the bathroom and I washed the cup. But right now I'm going to stop the video on the ICEE point journey and give you a fun fact little trivia piece about why these random local places have ICEEs. See, I did a little bit of research and I believe they have ICEEs to increase the sales of their ICEE-like machines. All the machines that they have are not specifically ICEE machines. However, if they have the ICEE cups, I think that customers will be more inclined to buy them because they'll say, oh, that's an ICEE. I know what an ICEE is. And they'll buy the ICEE cups. I mean, I buy them like every time, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, you see what's going on in this video. I look like a crazy person right now. Why do I have this many ICEE points? And this little segment about local businesses having these ICEEs brings me to my next place where I got my ICEE, which was a local theater around my college. A new friend that has not been introduced to the channel, but he did make a brief cameo in the Ratman movie. His name is Connor McGritty. Him and I went to see a little movie called Old Boy that was showing in a local theater, and that movie is crazy. Quick Old Boy review. Basically, Old Boy, it's a crazy little movie about a guy who's trapped in a room for like 15 years and then like hypnotized, and he doesn't know where he is or what's going on or what his background is, but for some reason he's very good at using weapons. There's a twist at the end that you will never see coming, and if I gave you a million tries, maybe you could if you're an absolute freak, you're never gonna guess this. I think Old Boy still might be on Netflix. Go watch it when you get the chance and comment on this video what your thoughts on Old Boy is. Okay, yeah, also 425 ICEE points. Also, I figured I'd add this in here. Around this time, I forgot how I got these ICEE points. There was about 3 unaccounted for 25-point cups. So, yeah, I'm gonna just add those onto the pile right now because I don't really know where I got them. Now, interestingly enough, I did go to the same brand movie theater as last time because this time on November 1st, a good friend of mine, MF Dom and Nick, wanted to go see the Netflix movie The Killer in theaters because it was showing in theaters like right before it came out. As soon as I got there, I did see that there was an ICEE machine and I immediately said, I need a lock-in. I decided I was going to get a 50-point ICEE this time, and Dom did too. Thank you, Dom. Also, side note, here's a quick The Killer review. The Killer is about a hitman who is kind of just like on the run because he messed up one job. I do really like The Killer. It's not as good as Old Boy. It's not like as twisty-turny as Old Boy. I think I'm gonna give The Hitman like either 4 stars or 4.5 stars. I don't know. I think it probably was better in the theaters. I have not watched it on Netflix yet, but it is on Netflix as well if you want to go check it out. Yeah, go watch The Killer and Old Boy. That's your Poodog 3 homework for the day. And go get you an ICEE before that, you know? Just to put you in the mood. Okay, guys. Now, after I watched The Killer, it was November, which means it was almost exam season. You know I had to lock in. You know, I mean, that film degree isn't going to get itself. I have to hurry and get this degree so I can hurry up and go be like a person who works in retail till I'm like 50. But anyways, after exam time, it's Christmas time. So guys, now we're going to do some Christmas in June, not July. I hate timing. Now, during Christmas time, you know, it's not really the ICEE season. You don't want to drink the coldest drink in town when it is the coldest it's ever been in town. However, I did make a quick stop at a gas station with CM Punk, and I got a 50-point ICEE. Also, I brought my mom to a work party that my dad was at, which was surprisingly an arcade. This arcade did have an ICEE machine, and I had to make the hard decision of staying at the party and drinking an ICEE, or, you know, working on the Poodog 3 holiday hour, which I was about to film before I was asked to go bring my mom to this work party. And, you know, in the Christmas season, I made the choice of drinking the ICEE and staying with my dad. 675 ICEE points. But now Christmas is over. Christmas is done. It's over. No more Christmas because now we've made it to January. Specifically, I think like New Year's Day, me and CM Punk headed to the mall and we found a Great American Cookie that had ICEEs. So, you know, we both got 25 point ICEEs, and shout out to Great American Cookie. You did great this time around. Also, another huge shout out to Great American Cookie because they made a cake for me that had the Poo Dog 3 Movie 2 logo on it for the premiere. And huge shout out for Emily for getting that made for me. Thanks, bro. You're the best. However, I do have more unfortunate news. After I got this big rapid fire of ICEEs, I did go on another ICEE hiatus because I don't know if you guys know, but in January and like February where I live, it was so like exponentially cold. I was not drinking an ICEE in that. But eventually the cold died down. Guys, it was final exam season again. I took an ICEE break the whole semester. I didn't get ICEEs that whole second semester of college until I got to a project towards the end of my semester, because in a biology class, I had to use this app called Seek, which is, it's a long story. It's basically Pokemon Go, but you have to go take pictures of real animals. And sometimes the scanner doesn't even work. It's a lot. It's making me uncomfortable getting into it, actually. I don't even want to talk about it. But during this project, CM Punk and her roommate, Dio Brando, also had this assignment. So we all decided to go together to a local park and try to find animals there. We were successful for finding animals, and without even realizing, we went to the gas station across the street from the park, and there was friggin' ICEEs. I was reunited with my old friend, and honestly, I felt like that one guy from the original ICEE video. So I figured it'd be great. We could get so many more ICEE points, and you know what happened? Me and CM Punk got the 50 points, but you know, devious little Dio, had to go and get 25. Now, what's that all about? Do you hate me and want me to die? Oh my god, that actually scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, why did that alarm? I think I had like my life flash before my eyes when that happened. There is only 3 50-point ICEEs left. So my plan was to wrangle up Ethan and Mason for the final 3 ICEEs, and we go to the original gas station. But before that, I think it's time that we finally give the review of the ICEE Slush. I've been keeping this blue raspberry flavored ICEE Slush on my desk this whole time, and then I figured, what better video to try this in than the ICEE Points video? You know, you guys love ICEEs, right? You're just watch this far. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of ICEE Points. I might as well add this to the pile, you know? Here, you guys ready? Here we go. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes like a popsicle. Okay, I've piddled around too much, and now it's finally time for us to get to the final stretch of ICEE Points. Well, as you know, I was planning on calling QST Sniper and Ethan to bring this entire ICEE journey full circle. However, I called Ethan and he had like work or something again, of course, because now it's really full circle. But the issue was I still needed 3 50-point ICEE cups. So, you know, I called Andrew to join us at the ICEE Point journey. He hadn't been a part of anything so far, so I figured we could add Andrew into this. And yeah, he helped us get the ICEE Points, and we got 1,000. Yeah, but then it got a little awkward because Ethan actually did end up showing up. He showed up like while we were at the gas station, and he also got a 50-point ICEE. So we didn't get 1,000 points. We got 1,050. Okay, guys, we've done it. We've got the ICEEs. We got all 4 ICEEs. 900, 950, 1,000, 1,050 right here. Cheers. ICEE video over! ICEE video over! Woo! What do you have in your hand? I wonder what it is. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. We've got all 1,000.
LeBron. No, LeBron.
Oh. Yeah. 1,050 ICEE points. Fun fact, if you have 1,000 points worth of ICEEs, you can make a perfect ICEE pyramid. If you have 1,050 or 1,025, you cannot, and one has to go on the side. But yeah, I finally did it. I got 1,000 ICEE points. I'll be honest, 500 points in, I did not think I could do it. Like, especially once I made the new rule of where I didn't want to steal like multiple cups because it made me feel bad about myself. I was cooked. I was cooked then. But now the question that all of you must be wondering is, was this worth it? I have no clue. I mean, I didn't order any of the stuff yet. You see the cups, they're right there. I wanted to use them as props in the video. We'll have to figure this out together. So now it's time for the point in the video where we have to go find the merch and look and see what I want. I get to browse now. Shoot, what's the website I need to go to? Oh, so my choices are an ICEE blanket, an ICEE beach towel, an ICEE t-shirt, an ICEE stainless steel bottle, an ICEE baseball cap, an ICEE drawstring bag. Yeah, so I think for sure I should get the ICEE hat. I mean, in both of these videos I've worn an ICEE hat. It can be a good prop for video, because I think that the logical step is to get the ICEE t-shirt. But then if I get the ICEE t-shirt, I can't get anything else. If I get the ICEE blanket, oh, I have, guys, this is perfect. I have 1050 points. I can get a drawstring bag as well. This is perfect. Guys, with my 1000 ICEE points, I will be getting an ICEE t-shirt, an ICEE hat, and an ICEE drawstring bag. Now, the only thing I have left to do is to cut up all of these ICEEs. But yeah, just let me know in the comments down below if you guys are interested in me actually making a third ICEE video and reviewing the ICEE merch. It obviously would not be as long as this video, and it would not be as long as the last video, but it would be a quick little review. If this video gets 30 likes, I'll do my review like 8 to 10 weeks from now when I get my ICEE merch, and I will review the quality of this merch. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I will let you guys know in the future, I guess, if this ICEE collecting has paid off. Thank you for sticking with me on this 1 year long ICEE journey that still technically is not finished. We are in the middle phase of it, but this may be the end of the ICEE journey, and thank you for helping me break the ICEE economy. I'll see you next week.